publicist, Michelle Tennant, and I co-founded Wasabi Publicity and PitchRate.com. I am here in New York waiting for my shuttle ride. This week we've been at the National Publicity Summit, and I've got lots of people walking by because it's New York, so there's lots of noise in the background, and just included, especially since just a minute ago it was completely quiet, and now there's a ton of people coming by. So you can actually see it all right there. So what I wanted to tell you about was another tip. And the tip when you're pitching press to get yourself mentioned in a news cycle is to actually talk about seasonal news or breaking news. So breaking news is something that's happening right now, and seasonal news is like holidays or something that's coming up. Might be Veterans Day or Thanksgiving or the December holidays of light, or into 2020 might be New Year's, and then Valentine's Day, and then there's spring, and then there's travel for summer. So those are just some examples of some seasonal news. And then breaking news would be whatever's happening today, and you can actually talk about hard news. So many times people try to talk about themselves and be sources to the news cycle, but they don't really use you unless you actually have some type of degree, some type of academic degree, like being a doctor, psychologist, or something of that, nurse, something like that, but they need that special skill set. But if you tie your personal experience or your life story into something like being a veteran for Veterans Day, then they love that. So one of the things that I was showing everybody is that we were in People Magazine this week. Let's see if I still have People Magazine in my purse. And so this is People Magazine this week. It came out yesterday. And then in one of the things that I was sharing at the National Publicity Summit was our placement of our client, Mission K9. So here's a picture of our clients right there. And of course, People Magazine is a fantastic placement that any publicist loves to score for their client. And it also added credibility to all the talk shows. So the talk shows loved that that I'm pitching it right before Veterans Day, those that need a shorter lead. So the broadcast stations could still use that. It would be too late for print magazines, and that's why People Magazine is already out, right? Because we've been working with them for several weeks now. Now, there's also some people that I met that are already working on 2020 angles, right? So you have to think about who you're actually pitching and what they might need. Do they need something that's seasonal tie-in, a breaking news tie-in, or something called evergreen, which this would be more appropriate for a features editor or someone who is just looking for great stories all the time. And so I was telling them about our retired FBI agent who is now writing children's books, and her name is Katie McQuaid. And so you can also check out her book, Everybody Loves Grace. So they loved that because it was a special something in retirement, and she had like a very extreme career, and now she's doing something with children's books. Another client might be Veronica with Shabu Prints, and they have augmented reality cards. And that was pretty interesting to our business friends because they wanted something that has to deal with technology and something that's fresh. And what augmented reality is you get a gift card, you take your phone, you scan the gift card, and then there's a live message from that gift, that print card that comes up on your phone. And they do the same thing with a lamp. So if you're interested in that, you can check out Shabu Prints. So we had a really great time at the National Publicity Summit. What I want to leave you with is my final tip is making sure that you pitch appropriate to the person. So find out who that journalist or who that producer is and give them what they need. And for sure, follow up. So I'm excited to catch my commuter plane back home, and I hope you found these tips this week helpful. Bye.